Good morning, beautiful faces. I have freaking filmed this intro like 3 times now because like I keep not getting myself in frame. And now it's not, whatever. I don't even care. I literally don't even care. The issue on the table, not really an issue, but what I'm gonna do today basically. Few things. First of all, at 12:45, I need to point out it is Friday today. I have no school because, here we go, at 12:45, I have this like government math graduation requirement thing. I know. I'll tell you how it goes after. Few things. Before I leave, I want to learn how to make, I want to make these like peanut butter banana snack things. You basically take like, you chop your banana up and you put peanut butter in the middle of it. I need to make it after breakfast so it can freeze because I'm dipping it in chocolate and then putting it in the freezer to freeze. And then I think that's it, to be honest. Not much going on today. Not much ever going on. This is so frustrating me. I feel like I started a vlog channel at the totally wrong time. There's nothing to vlog. And I also can't drive yet. Well, I could drive soon. I can drive in like a few weeks. Not even a few weeks, like a week. I'll be able to drive by myself. Hopefully, if I pass my test. But then when I can start driving, I feel like content will be easier to make. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this here. Let's go make those peanut butter banana things. Well, if I'm not in frame, that's just gonna be my problem tonight when I edit. Whatever. Okay, so let's do this thing. So the thing is like the bananas are like already like going like this, so that's kind of why I'm doing it now, because I don't want to have a mushy banana. You feel peanut butter. And then I am going to do it with dark chocolate chips. I'm gonna melt those because dark chocolate's healthier for you. Actually, let's talk about something quickly. So if you don't know, I'm like a massive nerd. Not in the fact that like I'm smart, because I'm far from smart. You know, you can clearly see my channel. I'm shifting to Hogwarts. If there's an issue going on somewhere up here, I'm aware. Anyway, so I'm a massive geek, nerd, whatever you want to call it. I'm in like every fandom ever. Especially Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Marvel, okay? Maybe you can see where this is heading. Let's talk about WandaVision. Because I don't know how I feel about it quite yet. WandaVision is the first kind of like Marvel thing since Endgame. That's correct, right? Like kind of the bigger thing. And it's kind of their first big Marvel thing on Disney Plus, right? Star Wars has already had The Mandalorian, right? WandaVision, I feel like a little late to the party. Like I feel like they should have came up with it earlier. I know Disney can't do that, but I don't think it was the right thing to release first. I see that they're like trying to step outside the box. The first 2 episodes were really difficult to watch. It was really difficult to watch. I thought the laugh track was really extensive. I know they were trying to go for that 50s sort of sitcom, like Dick Van Dyke and stuff like that, but it was a little bit too much, I found. It was just too much. I was like, I can't watch this. I got to the first episode, was like, am I going to watch the second episode sort of thing? I did end up watching the second episode, never finished. Okay, I didn't finish it. I was like, I can't watch this. This is like absolutely awful. Of course Disney went and did this. I'm a huge Disney fan. I would never hate anything Disney does. I really try to see the pros in really anything anyone does. And I was like looking at WandaVision, I'm like, okay, if there's nothing going on, like this is just a sitcom with WandaVision, I really didn't see where it was going. And I was like frustrated. I'm gonna use this in my face for my bang. I was like, I do not see where this is going, whatever. And then I was like, okay. The third episode came out, and I was like, fine, I will finish the second episode, like, to know what's happening, watch the third episode. So, finished the third episode, was like regretting all of my life choices. I was like, why am I doing this? Like, this is so stupid. Disney messed it up again. Love you, Disney. That wasn't being sarcastic. It sounded very sarcastic. It wasn't. Third episode comes along. It's still a little bit iffy, but the story's finally going somewhere, okay? I'm gonna now talk about the third episode, so if you haven't watched it yet, skip to this timestamp. So the third episode happened. Wanda gives birth to her 2 kids. What is their names again? Oh my god. Billy and Tommy. Billy and Tommy. And we know that they're like Avengers in the future, right? I forget what their actual superhero names are. But they have the powers of Wanda's powers, and I believe it's Quicksilver's powers. Like one of them's really fast. That's why, like the first baby that came out was a Tommy. Tommy is the one who's really fast. And then they also believe that, I know this, but whatever. They believe that like why everything was going crazy in the house wasn't necessarily because of Wanda's powers, but because of Billy's powers, right? Because, you know, he's freaking out. He's going to be born, right? That's what people are thinking it is. I don't know where this conversation is going, but I'm going to continue elaborating. So the end of the episode ends off with, oh my god, I keep forgetting their names. The girl from Captain Marvel. I don't even know. She is like propelled out of the simulation, alternate universe, whatever. And we honestly have no idea what that is. I mean, we kind of got a hint of it in the first episode at the end of the credits with the screen, the guy watching from the screen, that we're thinking it's Hydra. Like everything's controlled by Hydra right now, which I'm not quite sure why. I'm pretty sure the show was taken after Endgame. So I'm wondering, so everyone's thinking like the simulation is something someone else made, but I'm thinking the simulation is what I think Wanda made the simulation, not like Hydra or anything like that, to have all those sort of things. So I'm watching all these videos and they're like, no, you know, it's not Wanda creating the simulation, but like, I think it is. That's the end of that story. So if you were like me and hated the first few episodes of WandaVision, I would kind of like give it a second chance, because like even the third episode was a little bit difficult to get through, but it was much better than the other two. The end is where literally you watch the end and then you want to do more research on it because you're just like really confused. I didn't give a very good explanation. I'm just kind of hoping you know what I'm talking about, sort of thing. This is way too much peanut butter for this one banana. Hold on. Anyways, where I'm getting to this, WandaVision sucks in the beginning. End of the third episode, it starts going somewhere, okay? What I'm trying to say is get through it. Literally get through it. Those first 2 weeks, I was telling everyone, I was like, don't watch WandaVision, don't watch WandaVision. And then I went up to all those people, I was like, okay, get through the first 3 episodes. And then in episode 3, it starts going somewhere. So, anyways, episode 4 is coming out today, or it came out today. I know people liked it from the beginning. Like I was seeing it all over TikTok. Everyone's like, oh, I can't wait to the next WandaVision episode. And I was like, what the heck? Like why? Like why are people liking this, right? But maybe they like actually knew where it was going and I was just like dumb and didn't know what was up. I didn't do a lot of background information. Honestly, like Marvel, like I love Marvel, but it's like I'm into it, but I'm not like as into it as like Star Wars and like Harry Potter and Disney as a whole, I guess. Actually, maybe I watched WandaVision this morning. Cause I still have time. Yes, I watched the trailer and it looks good. It looks good, it looks good. Okay, so out of 1 banana, I got 6. Think about it, that's like still 1 banana and now you're putting peanut butter with it. Like I think that's just like a perfect snack. So me just fangirling over, not really fangirling, but talking about WandaVision there for like 10 minutes straight. That is the reason I am single. Success, everything's clean. I got the chocolate out. It took a minute, but I got the chocolate out. Okay, I'm gonna go watch WandaVision and then eat my stuff. BRB. I need to really make sure what's in the background of my videos before like I start talking, but I'm gonna try this one more time. I just finished watching WandaVision. Stick with it. Trust me, stick with it. It gets good at the 4th episode. It gets really, really good. The 4th episode, okay, spoiler alert, skip to this timestamp. You know the girl who's like working on all this? She's from Thor, if you didn't know. I forget what her name is though, so I'm gonna relate to her from the girl from Thor. This episode, we find that all my theories are correct. Wanda is creating that alternate universe. 100% Sword, the FBI had no idea Westview existed, no idea this universe existed, so it's no way they created it to keep her inside. It's definitely her, she created this reality, this simulation, to spend more time with Vision. She controls it, we can clearly tell that. We find out who the girl is, or who the person is at the end of the 1st episode on the TV. It's the girl from Thor, easy. We find out who's talking on the radio, that's them. Outside, whatever. We find out who the bee person was who came through the sewers. Like, all of those get answered in this episode. The whole episode's not even about, like, Wanda and Vision. They're backtracking on all the episodes to show how these things happen. And I thought it was just so good, and how, like, the outside world is getting involved with it. And then even in the beginning, we saw what happened, like, during Endgame with, like, the snap and stuff like that. When it came back, that's that. Crazy, but few questions that haven't been solved. And if you look on the whiteboard, when they were like taking all those notes for all the missing people and like stuff they were trying to figure out, few things they still don't know, and few things that we need answers for. They even pointed out why all the hexagons. There has been a reoccurrence of hexagons in this show. We can clearly see it in episode 3 when what is it called? Like the theme song comes on, there's hexagons everywhere. There's hexagons absolutely everywhere. What does that mean? I have like a few theories that I've seen like a few videos on. I forget what they're called though. I forget who they are called. But I guess I like won't touch on that. It could be another group. And what we haven't understood, and what they even showed, is the commercials. They're not the ones making the commercials. They're also Hydra's, it's been Hydra's commercials, and it's been Stark's commercials. Mainly Hydra. I think there's only been one Stark commercial. Why is that? They're not the ones controlling that. Why is that coming up? Could the simulation be from them and the FBI and Sword don't know? Or should I just keep it simple and it's Wanda's simulation? She's the one who made it. But then how are Hydra's and Stark's commercials involved in this? Like, that's what I'm like kind of confused about. And I guess they haven't found the answer to that either, but they didn't touch on it. They only touched on like the hexagons, but they didn't like talk about it. It was just like on the like. It was a lot this episode. A lot. I'm very excited to see next episode. Overall, if you're gonna watch WandaVision, or if you stop watching WandaVision, stick it out. Trust me. Stick it out. Watch the first 3 episodes. It's going to be hard. It does get better. It's finally getting good, guys. It's getting good. Okay. I got the goods. The peanut butter stuff. I'm gonna try it. Here we go. Okay. See, I like peanut butter and banana sandwiches. They're so good. 10 out of 10. Really, really good. That's it for my video. Wow, I look kind of gross right now. I know I just talked about WandaVision the entire time, but that's okay. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Pinterest, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.